Every afternoon after school, Lucas hurried to the neighborhood soccer field with his favorite soccer ball. It wasn't new or shiny. In fact, it was covered with scratches and patches from years of playing. Many of his friends laughed and asked, "Why don't you get a new ball?" Lucas simply smiled and replied, "This ball reminds me that every game is a chance to learn."
One Saturday morning, the Blue Hawks arrived for an important community tournament. As they unpacked their gear, they discovered that all of the practice balls had been left behind. Without a ball, the team couldn't warm up. Lucas reached into his backpack and pulled out his old soccer ball. "It may not look perfect," he said, "but it'll do the job." The team happily used it to practice passing, shooting, and teamwork before the match.
When the game began, both teams played with great determination. The opposing team was fast and skilled, making it difficult for the Blue Hawks to find scoring opportunities. At half-time, the score was still 0-0. Coach Ramirez gathered everyone together. "Stay patient," he said. "The team that works together the best will create the winning chance." Everyone agreed. In the second half, the Blue Hawks focused on quick passes instead of trying to score alone. Lucas passed to Mia. Mia passed to Ethan. Ethan sent the ball back to Lucas. The smooth teamwork confused the defenders and created more space on the field. The crowd applauded every successful pass. With only 2 minutes remaining, Mia crossed the ball into the penalty area. Lucas jumped to head it, but instead of shooting, he gently redirected the ball toward Ethan, who was standing completely unmarked. Ethan struck the ball perfectly. Goal! The Blue Hawks took a 1-goal lead. The crowd erupted with cheers. The opposing team launched one final attack, but every Blue Hawks player rushed back to defend. Their goalkeeper made one last save just as the referee blew the final whistle. The Blue Hawks had won the tournament! The players celebrated together, laughing and cheering as they lifted the championship trophy. Later that afternoon, one of Lucas's friends picked up the old soccer ball and smiled. "I guess it really is lucky," he said. Lucas shook his head. "It isn't lucky," he replied. "It just reminds us to practice, trust each other, and never give up." His teammates nodded in agreement. As the sun began to set, the Blue Hawks walked home with their trophy, their memories, and one old soccer ball that had brought them together once again. Because sometimes the greatest treasures aren't the newest or the most expensive. They're the ones filled with hard work, friendship, and unforgettable moments.